Scorpio. This is Gigi with Soul Intuitive. Welcome back. This is your weekly energy snapshot for April 17th through the 23rd. I would just like to personally let you all know that this is my third time trying to read for y'all. And I'm not sure what Spirit is trying to say, but I feel like most of the energy that's coming in it's all jarbled. It's confusing. Or there are several of us that are confused. And I say several because I'm a Scorpio as well. But the information that we are receiving is confusing. You got to get still and you got to get quiet. Yeah. To find out what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, you got to get still and you got to get quiet. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Spirit. All right. I'll take those. Yeah. Yeah, baby. You got to get still and you got to get quiet. Because, first things first, there is a solar eclipse happening this week. Scorpio, where are you? Like Scooby-Doo. Take into consideration this is going to be powerful. Even though I believe I know it's happening during Aries season. Like in Aries season right before we transition into Taurus season. So think of that in terms of elements, right? That is fire turning into earth. Or fire essentially waning and earth coming online, right? Which I think is an absolutely beautiful one, but this is bound to be a powerful solar eclipse because it's happening within the natural new year, right? Within Aries season. I don't know what sign it's in, so you'll have to correct me on that one, but either way it goes, that's heavy energy, or it's a lot of in Aries season, that's that Mars energy, right? So it's a lot of that push to get active and to get activated. But in getting active and getting activated, it's clearing out some of this old shit that we've had to deal with, right? So you start off the week with having to make a decision, and that's completely fine. The Two of Swords came out, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and then the King of Wands. This is about your work. This is about the efforts that you've been putting in and or lack thereof. This is about your work and how to either course correct if you need to, how to step it up if you need to, or how to completely shift and rearrange and look at something different to change the goalpost or to change the goal altogether. So, like I said, you have the Two of Swords, but right behind that is the Eight of Wands coming in. Quick, fast communication. Some of you all will be traveling. If you are not traveling, then that's information regarding your situation that's coming into you that will allow you to unbind yourself. That's what that Eight of Swords is, right? That Eight of Swords energy says, okay, you think that you were caught and that you were trapped and that you cannot move from the perspective that you have. That's not the case at all. You can, in fact, move. As a matter of fact, whenever that comes up in your life, you should always be aware. All you have to do is make the decision to get out and you will get out, right? Your brain, your spirit, your heart will align and help you find a way to move forward. Now, with that being said, the Fool comes in for you midweek. That's around that solar fucking eclipse. So, Scorpio, where are you? Just like Scooby-Doo, right? Use this to your advantage. Use this energy this week in the middle of the week to your advantage. Figure out where within your what's your spiritual schedule, like what you do regarding your spirituality, regarding your faith, or whatever the case may be. Review that schedule, review that to make sure that you are implementing things that actually are of benefit to you. Clear out what no longer serves you, because this is the beginning. This is the beginning. I'm going to say it again for the third time for the people in the back. This is the beginning, because here's the Fool card. You are taking that leap of faith. Once you take that leap of faith, Spirit follows suit and answers your request for a wish. Get into it. Get into this solar eclipse that's coming. If you have the ability to witness it, witness it. If you don't have the ability to witness it, it doesn't matter. Prepare for it anyway, because you got good shit coming in. That's followed by the Six of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands. You are harnessing. That word keeps popping out. Harnessing. What are you harnessing? Hold on, Scorp. I want to get a clarifier real quick. You're going to get a promotion. It feels like it's a promotion or someone giving you more influence, more time. And in the back of this Six of Pentacles, there's also It's not the ellipsis. Why do I want to say that? The infinity sign. Sorry, all of my hands, my fingers in the way. But it's the 8 that keeps jumping out at me. The infinity sign. You are creating an infinite loop of abundance. That is important. And to boot, the 8 of Pentacles came out in clarifying this wonderful 6 of Pentacles. So you're honing your craft and getting into whatever the work is that you have for yourself. You're physically getting into that. That's a beautiful thing because you're learning to master it. So keep going at whatever it is that you are doing. Let's go back for a quick second. You got 1 8 down, 2 8s down, 3 8s down. 3 8s. So I would also pay attention to any time where you see triple 8s, double H, or double 8s, or quadruple 8s, because that in fact is the money. The money. Okay, maybe y'all are getting a windfall of some money. Okay, I'm gonna keep pulling. Hold on, just bear with me. But there are 3 8s down. So I would pay attention to seeing triple 8s this week, and or quadruple 8s, and or double 8s, and pay attention to where you are in your mind frame and in your heart frame to where that energy should be applied to, because Spirit always lets you know. Let's find out what we have for an oracle card for this week. Spirit, what do we have for an oracle card for Scorpio this week? This is an abundant week, Scorpio. Virgo got something similar. Let's see. Okay. We got 2. Y'all don't even want to know. Okay. We got 2 cards. Those 2 cards are Leap. It aligns with the Fool. I'm telling you, that solar eclipse coming in this week is going to be magical for all of us. And then we have Inner Temple. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. I also want to call out to, as well, I'm hearing your physical body, not your emotional body, your physical temple. Even though this card says Inner Temple, I'm also being guided to the message of include your inner temple to include also your physical, your physical temple. You need to start doing things to build a better external temple, your actual physical body. If there's some portion of that, I'm not a doctor, but if there's some portion of that regarding your health that you need to check into it. If you need to reset your workout regimen, reset it, because you're resetting it for the betterment of yourself. I don't even know if that's a word. I think that is a word. But either way it goes, you want to reset it. You want to take a look at it to see, clearing out what doesn't serve you and adding on what will benefit you is important this week. That's an important lesson. Important lesson. Yep. Wisdom. You have the wisdom, Scorpio. It's here. But you have to lean into that. And you cannot be leery of that. Your inner knowledge and your inner knowing is spot on. It's spot on. And it's going to get a big shift, a big boost this week with that solar eclipse. Yeah. Okay, you got partnerships and alliances and spiritual strength. Yeah. You're going to get a big boost with this solar eclipse. Check that out. Be sure to find out where you are in the world when it's time for that solar eclipse to take place. If you can be a part of that energy, be a part of that energy. If by some chance you have a schedule where you will miss it or whatever the case may be, you can work up to that energy. Remember that. You can work up to that energy. If you miss the event overall, you can still utilize that energy a good 48 hours beforehand. And I would say on the solar eclipse, 24 hours after, right? Because there's still a lot moving and going on. But I would focus on doing it either 48 hours beforehand through to the solar eclipse and 24 hours after that, right? But until next time, Scorpio, I honor you. You honor me by being present. Ashe, I'll see you next week. Peace.